Dr. Dan Tomlinson joins us each Monday live to answer your medical questions.
Thanks for being here.
It's great to be here.
First
driving out here in the sun today.
I know. It's nice, right?
Yeah.
First question has to do with allergies tonight. One of our viewers would like to know the best way to deal with sinus pressure and pain, and also what are your thoughts on neti pots? I've heard they're absolutely terrible.
All right, well, to answer this question properly, I have to take us back a little. Why do you have pressure and pain? Is it allergies, which most people would be this time of year, or is it an infection? Because the treatment's different. And the reason is because allergies, you get sinus congestion. It's the extra blood flow into the turbinates, basically. So you have to take things that will shrink that down. So it's antihistamines and steroid sprays, basically. So the antihistamines are over the counter. The steroid sprays are a prescription. Now, if it's viral, then that will turn into bacterial. Then you take antihistamines, but you take antibiotics, and that's probably where those saline nose flushes will work, because you have extra mucus for those. For the allergy, there's not extra mucus; it's just congestion, and those saline flushes don't work for that, but they will work for extra mucus from an infection.
I've also heard that they're very unpleasant.
Yes, I've heard they work, but they're just really unpleasant, the neti pots.
I don't know. I couldn't say.
Okay. All right, moving on.
We have another question. How high should a fever be before you take your child into the emergency room?
The kitty fever question. Yeah. All right. Well, the answer to that is that adults, you think about going at a 101 to 102, because typically that's a good bacterial infection. Kids are a little bit hinky because they'll 102 to 103, about a degree higher. But the thing on kids is they'll shoot up real fast, and so you might want to give them children's Tylenol before you just jump to the ER when they're 103, because they could go back to normal almost in an hour.
Really?
More importantly, it's, are they dehydrated or not? Are they lethargic? Are they not drinking? Are they not urinating? That is a kid that's about to get into trouble, more so than, I mean, if it's a ridiculously high fever, 104, 105,
sure.
But children's Tylenol you need to give, because they'll jump up fast with one of those kitty viruses, and boom, they'll be fine in 6 hours.
Wow. Right. That's a scary thing for a parent.
Yeah, you bet. And so the ER is always there, and they're used to that, because it's just that.
All right, Dr. Dan, thank you.
You bet.
And Dr. Dan joins us each Monday to answer your medical questions. If you have a question, you may write or email him at the addresses on your screen. You may also post the question on our News 10 Facebook page. We'll be right back with more News 10 at 5.